So to do a ground cross or a driven ground cross, they look something like this. So a ground cross is as it kind of states, really. It's a ground cross. A driven ground cross is something that's like that. It's literally as it sounds. A normal cross would look like that. It's up in the air. There's a lot of time and space in between, and it's all good to learn what's the best in what scenario. Now, obviously with a ground cross, it is just double X, so straight across. It's meant for a cross, not necessarily with any opponents. Like you're not going to do that when obviously it's kind of a 2-on-1 and maybe is in the way, because naturally they will get it. A driven ground cross maybe just needs that volley. Maybe that's what you're looking for instead, and you kind of need to get it across. You can obviously utilize it into the space. You can get the volleys on it, which is always perfect, and naturally it's just used to be able to minimize. Maybe you've got a defender just coming onto Mbappe now, like he's first into the box, but you don't want to loft it with enough air in it, because naturally if I go all the way here, we then know as someone's just behind Mbappe, that's a lot of time to get to the ball. So you might find that a defender might be able to make the challenge. So you go for the driven. It's meant to be like a driven pass. You've got the driven pass that you can kind of go for. It's a bit more urgent with it. So that is kind of like the way to do it. So a ground cross is double X to go across, and a driven ground cross is LB and RB together and then an X. And obviously you've got to aim in the right direction, but that is how you do a ground cross and also a driven cross.